G'day, Burke here. This game is called Solace Crafting, and I wanted to show it off because I think it's a fantastic looking game. It says F to interact there, storage. So this thing says it's broken. I'm not quite sure how that differs from the other ones that you can craft. I'm not going to show you all the grinding that needs to be done in the game, but I just wanted to basically talk for a little bit about the game while I'm grabbing some stuff. So obviously you have to start with your hands and that there, and the skill base of the game, or sorry, difficulty level of the game is the distance based. So that's sort of like the gimmick of the game. Almost you basically, so you got your starting point, which is this bit here, and I'll show you. So you see that T0 at the top there, T0 stone you have to harvest. That is tier 0. So the damage that your weapons and tools and things of that nature can do is all tied to that. So when you get a certain amount of kilometers away from your starting point, and it's circular, so it doesn't matter which direction you head in, you will find that you will get to tier 1 stone and trees and ore, and those will give you stronger tools, and that's basically where you want to set up your next base camp. So I'll just see if we can craft any tools yet. Why is that not showing up? There we go. Have to get ore first. So what do we want first? We want the sledgehammer first. So you can see here you got your level. So as you harvest, you will level up, but you don't want to go to level yet, or level up your weapons and tools yet, because you'll find that in your inventory you've got 0 experience, which means, as you can see up there, you're level 0. So if you make a level 1 weapon, you won't be able to use it, so that's a little bit pointless. And I'll be able to harvest more with this now. If we go back into the crafting, the tier makes a bigger difference. I can't actually touch that yet, but that makes a bigger difference on the strength and the speed as well. So it pays to keep that in mind. So see, I've gone from getting 1 stone to getting 3 stone now. And those are just a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I'm going to harvest all the stuff that I need, and then I'll come back later on and show you guys basically all the stuff that you can craft. And if there's enough interest in it, I will probably show also when I go over to the tier 1 stuff, so that I can show you base building and that sort of thing. There's absolutely 0 point in building a base when you're at tier 0. But one of the things I love about this game is the fact that you can zip back and forth to grab resources as you need them. If you've harvested rare items, then you can store them in your chest, and you can pop back here and grab them from anywhere in the world wherever you've crafted your Solace stone. So you see that light 0 there. As you kill the monsters in the game, you will harvest light from them, and when you get up to 20 light, then you can craft your first Solace stone, and that's obviously what gives you the ability to travel back and forth. But I just want to show off skills. So we got harvesting, quarrying. So we got 1 quarrying point. We can go for strong hit, quarrying strength, or quarrying speed. I'll start off with the strength, I think, and that makes a difference as well. So I think we have enough. Sorry, have enough to craft the hatchet now. Yeah, and you can adjust the rarity as well. So if you get common stone there, then you can use that to make. If you get uncommon stone, you can use that to make stronger items as well. So just keep that in mind, and you grab that, bring that over to there, and that will make me level up faster. So anyway, I'm going to harvest some timber, harvest some ore, and then I will come back later on and show you guys all the things that you can craft. And then after that, we'll go out and we'll see if we can hunt an animal. There was an update released yesterday, and it's made a huge difference to the game. It's made it far more interesting to play now. You have things called monoliths, which apparently spawn the monsters, and apparently you can clear them out, and that's what helps you level up. The only issue so far is that I tried to craft a sword, or I did craft a sword, and I couldn't use it. Basically it said that I think I must need to be level 1 or something to use it, which was weird considering it was a level 0. So I'm just going to level up logging because it makes a hell of a difference to the speed that you gather your resources. So it's pretty important. As soon as you see it pop up down the bottom right hand side there that you've leveled up, you want to go and spend that point. Okay, so we're back, and now hopefully we can get some crafting done. So if you come over to the crafting menu, you first need to select all, and then you highlight what you want. So we don't need tools at the moment. What we want is facilities, and what we need to start off with is the forge, because as you can see, a lot of other things that we need to craft require metal, so that we need to smelt that. One of the things to note is that the tier, so one of the reasons why you have tier 0, if you make a tier 0 forward, you cannot craft tier 1 or higher things, so you need to remake all your stuff again, which is why it's definitely a blessing that these things are so easy to get the materials for to craft. So we might actually use the Z and the C keys to turn. I'll just spin that one around there like so. Put you there, and then right clicking apparently, yep, puts things in there, but not always. That one there needs to be dragged, and then we put the timber in there. So you put ore and timber in the forge, so it's 1 timber per smelt, or per stack, sorry, so it used up 2 lots there, and now we should be able to make some other things. And we want the soaring station next, I think. Where did you go? There. Place you right there, I think. And then we can put a stack of wood in there. And that should give us access to even more things. So we want this next so that we can get some clothes. Place you over here, I think. Beautiful. So what do we need for you? Water and stalks. So this will get us, our first lot of clothing. Put you back in there. So you get these when you harvest the stalks, which is done with a sickle, obviously. I think we need the tailoring station next before we can do that. Bang, just like that. So the stuff to craft is easy, and it needs to be though, because like I said, you don't want to build a base then spend hours harvesting all the resources only to have to do it all again when you go from your tier 1 to your tier 2. So now that we've got that, we should be able to, I'll turn that off just to make it easy, light armor, and we can make this. So let's get on with all of that. So like I said, there's no point upgrading your tiers. You don't want to do the level until you level up yourself, so that makes a difference. I can't adjust it yet, but I can adjust that so you can see the big difference that makes. But you need to harvest tier 1 gear before you can do that. So make the boots, gauntlets, helmet, jacket, leggings. Nope, maybe not. And then you just drag them over there, and you'll see your armor over there will go up as you put them on. And what did we miss? Drop some stuff there. The leggings. And that's all of it. So now we have some basic armor. What do we want to do next? Get rid of that, and to do a bow. I did a sword, and I found that I couldn't actually use it. It would not let me equip it. So I've decided not to do that. I'm going to go with the longbow. We need the woodworking station. So let's get out of there. We'll make a storage chest while we're at it. you. So we'll place ourselves a chest, we'll get you down there. Woodworking station, we'll place you here. And now we should be able to make ourselves the boat. Get quite a bit more damage out of that, so I'm going to make this one first. Then we go into inventory and we drag that over to our weapon slot. And the other thing we want to do as well is go into adventuring, and because we've done the bow, we want to go into scout and upgrade these. This gives us more damage, better percentages. There we go. So now we're all upgraded with that. You don't need arrows as far as I know with these. What else did we want to do? We'll chuck these. So this stuff here, I'm not sure if we need to upgrade these or not, or what effect they have on weapons and things as of it right now. But I'm going to put it all in the chest anyway, so we can come back and grab it at a later date if we want it. So the tannin you get as you harvest the wood, and that is going to be useful for doing the leather, which I'll show you shortly once we go out and kill some pigs and stuff. Sorry, I'm just seeing what else I need. We want the leather working station, but before that, tanning rack. That's it. Place you. Bang, you can go there. And then next to the tanning rack, we might as well do the leather working station. So what am I short on now? So now we want to make the smithing station, I think. I don't think I made that yet. Nope. We want you so that we can upgrade our tools, because that will make a hell of a difference. Considering I don't think we'll be making any more stuff, but we will definitely want it for when we go over to the tier 1 section. So we'll get rid of you, go to tools, and we want to make a whole row. See, I've leveled up smithing, so now I can make level 1 stuff, but I can't use it because I'm currently not level 1. Yep, we've got heaps of room now. And that's all of it. So then we go, where do we start? And you'll see, I'm not sure if you'll see it on there. Hang on, before I upgrade it. Go over to skills, harvesting. No, that's not right. But if I click on there, you can see the strength and the speed, 1, 2.5, 6 and 2. So you see that's a hell of a difference. Might as well drop that because we're not going to be using it anymore. Stone, oh, campfire, yes, we definitely want one of them. So the campfire is used when you kill a pig or whatever and you need to harvest it. It gives off the meat and the raw leather, and then you cook the meat on here, and then you can get, that's basically your food. So the survival elements of the game seem to be a little bit lacking at this stage, but like I said, this is really early access, and there's only, actually I might have forgotten to mention the fact there's only one guy developing this game, and it seems to be he's doing a pretty fantastic job, which is why I wanted to show it off. What is that over there? So it looks like there's new structures added to the game that weren't there before. There's a point of interest over there. So I'm going to show the killing of pigs and these stone creatures to start off with, and that will probably be the end of this episode after I've shown the leather working. Found one right now. So I need to follow him. These were blinking in and out of existence before. Well, this is the guy that I wanted to show you as well. Just hopefully I don't lose that pig because I really needed that leather. Stop trying to dodge me. There we go. Grab a stone off him. So let's come back this way and see if we can find that pig. That was a little bit frustrating. I hate it when that's the second time that's happened to me now. Oh good, he's still there. Good. So there's a few things from there. I just want to quickly level up the skinning for the next one I find. So how much leather did we get out of that? Yeah, it's not enough to do much with. So you'll see I've got one light. That's what I use to make the Solace with, so that when I get over to the level 1 or the tier 1 gear, I can zip back here and grab all of my rare metals and diamonds and things that I have stashed in that chest, which is fantastic. But it also means like you could try many different styles of building, types of things that you want to build. It's absolutely fantastic. And this game, you know, it's quite simple, a lot of fun, and it looks like it has the ability to get fairly complex with the, because you've got your different levels and your different tiers, and you need the right gear, you know, the right tools from your crafting station to craft the items that you need at the tier that you want to craft them at. So you can't craft a tier 1 object in a tier 1 forge, for example, which is what makes the game interesting. So I'm just heading off over this way. Yep, just wanted to find another pig. And make sure there's none of these other rock things coming for me. Yep, and there is. Where'd that pig go? There he is. I'm just going to kite him around here because I don't want to lose my leather. I don't know if these things come in. If he went straight, it would be a lot easier to hit. Just bring him back towards that pig. So you can see my health going down there, but it's pretty minimal, and I'm hoping that that is because of the... now I need to figure out where that damn pig is. Okay, so we're back now. I've found another animal to harvest. I'm not sure where I'm cutting it from, so this is uncommon stuff, so, and that one is just common. So there'll be two separate things that I process there, and they will make two different sets of armor. So I just wanted to show on here, you'll see 0.56 Earth Elemental. So as you leave this area, the further that way you travel, it doesn't just go level 0 to level 1. Obviously if you're over halfway to the next level, you'll be getting a level 0.5 and over. Once you get to the tier 1, you'll be getting level 1 point, however distance you happen to be from here. So that's how that works. I just want to quickly show off this. So we've got the uncommon and the common, and then the tannin that we need. Bang. And then we can come over here and we can make some leather. So we click on medium armor, get rid of that. We'll make you out of the uncommon one, because that'll give us, I think that'll give us the biggest. Yeah, it gives you. So you can see the difference in the armor. It's definitely worth getting the uncommon leather if you can, although there's only 7 of that left now. So we'll go back to common, make some leggings, and a helmet, and that'll do for now anyway. So I just wanted to show that off. You'll see the how much higher up your armor goes, and obviously I think the jacket is the biggest one, which is why I wanted to show it off. So I'm up to 9.1 now. Cloth, and it's all useless, so may as well drop it. So that's the start of the game. I'm definitely going to do another episode, I think. I'll just quickly show you. Just chuck that in there. Hit cook. Oh, sorry, timber as well. Hit cook, and there you go. And that gives you 25 fullness. So that's that, and your water there. and you get 15 food and 15 hydration from your carrots and your cabbages or lettuces or whatever they are. So, oh, and I also forgot to mention that if you look down in the left-hand corner, you will see you've got your temperature there. There's obviously your food, water, health, stamina, and I'm assuming that last one there is mana. So in the next part 2 that I do, I'll show off, I'm not sure if I'll show off that particular point of interest, but I will show off a point of interest, and I will also show off the base building, because I'll be using level 1 gear or tier 1 gear to do it, which is why I probably won't take any of this stuff except for the food with me, because it's in the tannin. Oh, I don't even know if the tier 0 tannin will work on the other stuff. But there's not much point in bringing any of this stuff, because I'm not going to be able to use any of it except for the food when I get to the next level. But I also need to kill on the way another 17 of those creatures so that I can get enough to craft a Solace. And I also would like to get up to level 2 just to see what it's like with the crafting. So you can see it can get pretty complicated. It starts off nice and simple, but it can get pretty complicated, because you can go see level 1 gives you a fairly big boost, but it's pointless in crafting because I can't use it right now because I'm not level 1. And if you go level, see the tier 1 gives a way bigger impact there. But it's definitely worth doing. So you want to, yeah, and you've got your rarity as well. And I think that's where you stick your things that you pick up, like your diamonds and what have you. So this is just the basics of the game, and I just really wanted to show it off because I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I really hope this guy can go full time and just take this game out to the limits of what, just to show off all the different things that you can do with it. So in the next episode, I'm going to show off the base building and the points of interest. And if you want to see a let's play, just yell out. I'll be more than happy to do a let's play if you're interested in seeing it. So yeah, this is Solace Crafting, and I'm Burke signing out.